Hello everyone, I welcome you to my channel and I welcome you to today's Photoshop tutorial. In today's video, we are going to take a look at how to design this beautiful art flyer in Photoshop. So first of all, you open Adobe Photoshop and then go to File, click on New, and then you leave the width at 8 and then the height at 9, and then your unit should be in inches. And then give your project a name. So I'm going to name mine art flyer, and then you leave your color mode in RGB color, and then you click on create. Now go to view and then click on new guide, and then change the position to 10%, and then you click on OK. Go back to view again, and then new guide 90%. Okay, you go back again, click on new guide, and then you change it to 10% again, and then this time around you toggle the horizontal orientation, and then you click on OK, and then lastly you change it to 90%, and then you click on OK. Alright, so the next thing we are going to do is to design our background. So first of all, you go to your shape tool, then you click on rectangle tool, and then you draw a rectangle like this. Good. Now go to effects, click on gradient overlay. Now this is the color code that we are using. This is the left side, we have 23927E, and then the right side color code is OB1C19. Alright, and then you make sure you leave the location for the right side color code at 57, and then the right one at 2%, and then click on OK, and then you leave the opacity at 100%. The style should be at radial, and then the angle at 90 degrees, and then you click on OK. Alright, now go to your folder and then drag and drop this podium right here like this. Good. Now rasterize it, then you drag it down. Let's increase it. Right, now go to your eraser tool and then select eraser tool, increase the size, and then get rid of this parts. Good. Now with the image selected, go to image, click on adjustment, click on color balance, and then let's adjust the color to match the background. So you can see that the background is sort of greenish, right? So with the mid-tones selected, you increase the magenta to green, right? Then you go to the shadows, and then maybe you increase it a little bit, or just leave it as it is to 0. The highlight should, well, you can also leave the highlights as it is, or just change the color of the podium to match the background. Alright. Alright, so for me, I think this is okay. Let me click on OK. Now go back to your folder again, and then you drag and drop your airport image here, right, like this. Good. And then you adjust it, decrease the size a little because it looks too big. So just reduce the size. So now this looks okay for me. Alright, now from here, go to your text. Alright, so with your text tool selected, you input your text, which is our first text. and let's position it right in the middle like this. Right, now I'm using Monserrat as the font, and then the style is black, and then the size is at 53.9. Alright, now you know, if you have been following me and you are not new to my channel, you know that I love using Monserrat a lot because it's a very beautiful font, and it places more emphasis on whatever thing you want to put in a flyer in terms of text. Right, now that we have our first text added, now let's go back to the text tool again and then add our next text. Good. Now we've added our second text. Now let's go back to our shape tool and then draw a rectangle shape like this. And then we make sure we position it right below the wireless earphone text, right, or on top of the airport, just like this. And then change the color to 00FFEE, and then click on OK. Now with the image selected, or with the shape layer selected, go to FX and then click on outer blue. Good. So we are going to use this color, the same color we used for the shape, which is 00FFEE. Then you click on OK. And then make sure the opacity is at 70%, the noise is 0%, and then the size here is at 191 pixels, and then you leave your quality select the contour and then leave everything as it is, then you click on OK. Now let's add our next text. Alright, let's change the color to the background color like this. Click on OK. Alright, now with your text added, go to your folder and then drag and drop this image here. Decrease the size. Now rasterize the image. Go to your eraser tool and then select the magic eraser tool and then get rid of the black background and then decrease the size. Right. And this. Now let's change the color to this color and click on OK. Now go to your shape tool and then select rectangle tool and then draw a rectangle shape around it like this. Toggle this and then give it a stroke of this color. Change the style to this and then increase the size to 2 and change this to 10. Good. Now let's go to our text and then add our text, which is noise cancellation. Good. Now with the rectangle tool we drew here selected, on your keyboard press on Ctrl+J to duplicate and then drag it down like this. Go back to your folder again and then drag and drop this Bluetooth icon we have here. And just like we did for the first one, we go back to eraser tool and then get rid of the background. Of course, we don't want the background. And then change the color. Alright. Then decrease the size. Now select this text, press on Ctrl plus J to duplicate, and then drag and drop it right here, and then change the text to alright. Now let's add some guide here, because we are going to do same for the right side, so we need to make sure that they are all on the same line. Awesome. Now select the shape, press on Ctrl J again, and then you drag and drop. Right. Drag it to the right side like this. Wait, this is good. Then you go to your folder, drag and drop this icon. And then you change the background. And then you change the color again. So basically we are just repeating the process. Press Ctrl plus J, and then you change it to alright. Now we are left with one last icon to add. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fast forward the video and add the last icon. Alright, we're just going to repeat the same process that we did for all the three icons. Alright, now that we are done adding our icons, let's go ahead and then get rid of these grid lines, because we don't need them anymore. Good. Now the last thing we are going to do is to add a shadow to this airport here. So with the airport selected, click on this icon here to create a layer, and then drag it below the airport. Alright, like this, and then go to your brush tool, and then make sure that your background and the foreground is like this. Alright, now this is the foreground color, which is this one, and then you click on OK, and then your background color too should be white, and then you click on OK. Now you can choose to increase the size of the brush or decrease it, but for me I'm going to keep it at 196 pixels, and then draw my shadow like this. Awesome. So with this I can go to filter, blur, and then Gaussian blur to give it a blur which will be at 10.0 pixels for the radius. Then click on OK. Alright, now we are done with our flyer. So head over to your view, click on clear canvas. Okay, now thank you so much for watching this video till the very end. If you have not subscribed, kindly do so, and you have subscribed, so thank you so much.